Hello everyone, this is Valliar welcoming you back to another wonderful episode of Vanilla Minecraft. We're doing some work. Actually, I just got on. And I'm a little discombobulated because I usually do these videos on Friday nights. And I'm going to be traveling this Friday night, so it's actually a Thursday night. So it's a little closer together. I'm probably going to put this video out tonight. Because otherwise it won't get out till a little bit later on, and I'd rather just get it out. You. Okay, stone bricked. So I've been watching a lot of the old B-dubs episodes, like the first. Well, it wasn't the first Let's Play I watched. The first Minecraft Let's Play I watched. This is before I had Minecraft, even before I played the game. Was a guy named King Daddy DMac who. Mostly does Pokemon videos, I think. I've never watched him do anything else, but he did some Minecraft stuff, and I was trying to learn about Minecraft because I was interested in it. And why am I tearing this out? I don't have dirt. And he did a pretty good job, and I really liked it. And so now I don't really watch him anymore. I think he stopped doing a single player world, and he's still in Hermitcraft. He was on Hermitcraft for a while. I don't know if he still is, but anyway. That's the first LP I watched, and then I started watching B-Double-O and just building with B-Double-O. The second season, I watched a little bit of the first season, but the stuff you build in the second season, I don't know if you have watched it. I'm sure you see a lot of similarity here because, like, I've really just it's inspired me a lot. It's a huge part of the reason I want to do this. The reason I do it. I just love doing this. I enjoy this so much. I look forward to this every week, and I wish so much that I had time to do more. And I hope to eventually be able to make time to do more. That's my plan. I'd really like to get this going. This series, this channel, to the point where, you know, is more of a serious hobby and more of a. Nah, I can't sleep right now. Anyway, that's enough. I'm just tired. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit drowsily and putting you guys to sleep today. But I learned something about Minecraft today, which I did not know. And I don't think that any of the people that I watch know this. Because they always, like Etho, I see a lot, he'll like try to look at himself, right? But in order to zoom in, he'll like do this, or like try to get up against the wall so it like zooms on him, right? But I've just learned, just randomly by pushing buttons on my keyboard, that there's actually a zoom-ish feature in Minecraft. I don't know what this is for, but if you push the C button, it zooms like this. And the mouse like moves a little weird, like it smooths out the mouse movement and stuff. Oh, look at that moon, baby. But like, it's pretty cool, really. But also if you like turn it around, like, oops, hang on. You zoom in on your face, right? So that's pretty cool. I did not know that. I didn't know anything about that. So you learn something new every time you log on to Minecraft. I'm telling you what. Now I don't know if anybody has seen much about 1.9 yet. If you follow that kind of thing, then you probably know that there's been some talk about 1.9, and it's been heralded by its creators as the combat update. So hopefully there's speculation that we'll see some more weapons. Where are you, zombie? There you are. Oh, that was a villager zombie. More weapons and so forth. Now, that brings us to a bit of an important... I'm not doing anything. I need to have something to do today. I just don't want to just talk all day. You know what we're going to do? And we're not ready to do that yet. We gotta finish this area up. What else does this area need? This area, right here, requires the services of a cobble shop. And we've already picked a location. It's gonna be up here on this hill. Or I wonder, honestly, that's kind of out of the way. But that's fine, right? I mean, it's okay. Like we want to. It's nice for us to walk through this place, you know. So I guess out of the way is fine. And I'm actually going to. You're going to laugh at me for this. this cobble shop business is going to kind of be a tribute to another build I made um, before I started doing videos. So it's not going. I mean, it'll make sense. I think it was a cool build, but like, it's got some sentimental value because it's really when I started really getting seriously into Minecraft and stuff. This is one of the things that I sort of designed myself, and I was pretty proud of. And it's not going to be exactly the same, but we're going to do our best to maintain some form of continuity and so forth. So let's see here. Cobble shop's going to be right up here, right? Now, is that where we want it? Well, why not? Because this is going to be a pain to build, that's why. I don't know, we could just put more houses up here. Where else could we put it? We could put it over here where these trees are. I need to eat. I need to go eat. I need to cut these down anyway. Oops. So fun fact about that, if you hold down the jump button and the break button, then you won't lose your progress. Every time you fall back down, it'll like keep the progress thing by breaking the block. You know what's funny? For all the Minecraft I've watched, there are still some things that I figured out myself. Some little tricks that I've never seen anybody else do or use. Like that jumping and like pushing the C button. Like that's pretty cool. You just zoom way in. I'm sorry if that's crazy for you guys to look at. Cobble shop here? I don't think so. Ooh. Potentially here. Just trying to find a little better place for it, you know? It could be up here. Why not, right? That's gonna change some things. You know. We live for adventure. Here on Minecraft with Valliar, that's how we do. So if you don't like it, you're in the wrong neighborhood. I'm just kidding. Everybody's welcome. Yeah. This is gonna be cool. Huh. Let's just start this right here. Huh? No. Yes. Yes, we shall. We're just gonna do some freeform building. Because again, I don't want to make it exactly like what I've done in the past, because where's the fun in that, you know? You know how we are. We gotta have that spice of life thing. Let's go back up and look at this. Oh, that's good. I like that. Truly, I do. Now the question is... Yeah, it needs to go... Let's see. Because we're going to have 4 of these, and I'm trying to think where to put the other one. Do I put it over there or over here? I think over here on this side, yeah. That's going to be better. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, and I'm sorry that I'm not talking, because I was talking and I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. I'm very tired. That's my excuse. So there you have it. 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go one more on top of each of these, right? I love building on mountainsides like this. Extreme hills, man. My favorite biome. I used to hate them. Because I used to hate the caves. They just went on forever and ever, and you could never like light up a whole cave, and that just bugged my OCD to the breaking point. But it's not so bad. One here. Now, ooh, how are these? What? Oh, it's something. May as well bring all these up to the same level. Because they're all going to go higher than this anyway. Oh, you know what though? Oops. Oh, we might. Just trying to think this through a little bit more here. Yeah. Little change. Sorry, it's just, I know it's kind of a pain to go back and move stuff like one block like this, but it's much less of a pain to do this than it is to try to change things after you built them, you know what I mean? I think this is going to be better. And I'm hoping that in the future, when I have a little bit more time, we're going to run out of stone so fast. When I have a little bit more time to spend on this kind of thing, I'll be able to do more off-camera work, but I just, oh man, I never get anything done, like, ever. I felt like I always had to cut the camera. Ideally, what I would like to be doing is doing the work and then showing you guys what kind of progress we've made. But something that is not possible at this part of my life. Well, it would be possible, but I would just get burnt out so fast if I try to do all of that. Okay. Oops, that didn't work. So how was your week? Mine was good. Mine was tiring. A little bit exhausting. But that's okay. You know, that's what weekends are for, right? But yeah, it's, oh, that's way too high. That's too low. I need some feather falling boots. Because we're going to build, there's going to be a, oh man, look how beautiful this is. I gotta screenshot this maybe. Okay, I gotta fix that. I still just have it. I gotta go into my key bindings and do it. I just, whenever I think of it, I'm always like in the middle of something, you know? So at some point I'll remember. We gonna do a sleep, oh, poop. Who cares? You can't stop me. You can't handle me. Ooh, I got a bow. That's actually very nice. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. But yeah, like I said, I've been going back and watching some of the old BWO. just the old stuff, you know, and it just makes me really happy. It does. I just remember watching that and just being so excited about the stuff he was doing and things. And I love the new Beto Below stuff too, but it's just there's not the nostalgia factor, you know what I mean? It hasn't even been that long ago that I watched it. Like, I watched them all, like, way after he made them. But there's going to be stairs. There will. Someday. But yeah, man. Just love some Beat Up Below, man. But what I'm getting at, sorry, I keep thinking about how awesome I think Beat Up Below is, and then just kind of losing my train of thought and daydreaming. But what I liked so much about Beat Up Below, and this is the same for the other guys, not that even that they were that entertaining. Like, I think Beat Up Below is funny, but that's not why I started watching him. I started watching him because, like, I just liked him. Like, I felt like he was a very likable person, and because he built cool stuff, and it was just relaxing to watch him. Like, when I watch things, I don't really watch things to be entertained. I watch them to relax. And sometimes I feel like I don't do a very good job of being entertaining as I do this. But then I, like, think about the fact that, like, really, that's not really what I'm going for, you know? I'm trying to be... I don't know how to put it, really, but I'm trying to not necessarily be entertaining. I mean, I want to be entertaining, too, but more so I'm trying to just be relaxing and enjoyable to watch. Because that's what I like watching. You guys may think I'm crazy, I don't know. But, alright, now we've discussed this before, right? We've discussed these two colors and how they go together. And honestly, I don't know that there's enough contrast there. I did not get the smooth. And let's try some other stuff too. Let's think of what we got. We got some dye right here. Yeah. Give me 24 of these. And give me the smooth business. Now we have more granite than anything else. So if granite will work, that would be great. But what we're going to do here is just this. We're going to see what looks best. And we can do some rough granite here. We can do some smooth granite. Now see, one thing I like about the smooth granite is that it's really a smooth texture. Oopsie daisy. You know, there's no, I mean, it's not a smooth texture actually, but it's one of the closest things we have to a smooth texture in this resource pack. Which I still, and I'm not going to change it back at this point because we've built things in it, and I want to keep it, and that's fine. We may actually mess around more with resource packs in the future as far as changing specific textures. Because that's something that I don't really have a problem with. That's out. Okay. What about some just normal dye, right, huh? This is a little bit of a rougher texture. I don't know if that's good or bad. Ooh. That's definitely some more contrast, you know what I mean? But I don't know if that's really what we're going for here. Let's talk this. I'm running out of inventory space. Yep, I'm out. Get in there. Leave me. Wait, you. Wait, where did you go? You come back. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Away from me. I don't think that these blocks are gonna quite do it for us. The polished ones. We need something, and I really don't know just exactly what is the right something. We tried that. Let's just try the unpolished andesite here. You know, that's not bad. Again, that's almost like the cobble in vanilla, it's just darker. Well, let's just try, just to, for the sake of. Oh. You know, I actually rather like that. Oh, there's one other thing we can try, which actually, resource-wise, might work out better. I don't know why I made all those. Well, I'm gonna need them. But let's just try it. Let's see what. I don't like this one. Now, the benefit of this is I think it really will go with the city and the area quite well. Because of. Ooh. It's not gonna. No, I actually like that. It works. You know, some subtle contrast, and it's good. Alright, that's what we'll go with. As we said, this is a cobble shop. I don't know if I made that clear. Thank you. Oh. So the original building that I made was actually exactly this. It wasn't as tall. We're gonna kind of build the actual building that I built on top of this, but that's pretty good. It's gonna need some detail. It is, but it's not bad. I do like it. I approve. But we're about to be out of stone altogether, honestly. Which is not really a huge problem. We got some mining to do anyway. Oh, which brings me to something that I started to talk about, but then I stopped, was rudely interrupted by myself. Um, I just mentioned the patch 1.9 being the combat update, and that there were some probably exciting things coming out on that. Which means that with this series, we are at a bit of a crossroads. And the reason why is that basically we can take the series one of two ways. And I haven't really had to pick one yet. It's kind of been both, you know. We had mentioned, yeah, that's good. That's good as long as there's, you know, stuff. But it kind of, I think in a way, these torches, this very plain, undetailed surface that we got going on here, it kind of works well because the textures in this pack are just so noisy. So this, I think, is a good thing. I interrupted myself again. So basically, we have this decision to make. Do we proceed with the what I have tentatively entitled French Vanilla Minecraft, in which we play pretty much vanilla gameplay with a few mods? And by a few, I mean custom NPCs, so that we can actually fulfill my lifelong dream of populating this whole city with NPCs and programming them to do various things. Or do we do what most of the Minecraft YouTube community does and play on the latest patch? Because what happens is, as new updates come out for Minecraft, the mods are much slower to update, obviously, because they're not the professional game developers for the most part. Some of them update right away. I think that custom NPCs has historically been one of the slower ones. I'm not sure of that, but I've been checking for 1.8, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, what's going to happen is if we decide to move forward with the mods business, which we're not quite ready to do yet, but if we decide to do that, then we are going to have to not play on the current patch shortly. Which, yeah, not a big deal unless we decide it is, you know. And here's the reason that kind of the YouTube community as a whole plays on the most recent patch is because you just get more views that way. Like, you do. That's something that is fairly well documented. But we're at a point where you don't really have to care all that much. I'm not, you know, a professional by any means. I, you know, get very few views now, and I appreciate all the ones that I get. But I guess what I'm getting at is that I am in no way, like, I can make this the best that I think it can be. I don't have to, like, concern myself overly much with, like, making large numbers of people happy, because there just aren't large numbers of people that watch this. And you know how I feel about the people who do. If you, you know, if you have thoughts, I appreciate all forms of input. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's about it. Like, I would love to hear your thoughts on this, because I haven't decided yet anything really. Yeah. So, if you have thoughts, share them. We're just going to detail this out just a little bit here. some depth. Let's just do one to start with and see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this anyway. Get him a hotbar dirt. Yeah, I've got some pretty big projects planned actually for the next few episodes. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do with this series right now. Oops, hold on. Yeah, I should put that. I'm so bad at hotbars. I'm sure you've noticed that by this point. I'm sure you're just ready to strangle me. We're just trying to work out like a little bit of detail in the pattern right up in here. See, now when we start running out of food, there's not enough hotbar slots. That's the problem. How does that look? I have a feeling that this looks like crap. You know, it's not too bad. I do wish we had a more smoothly textured block, but it's not too bad. Might be a little too much. Oh, but not if we like... Oh man, this is actually going to be really cool. So here's what we'll do. Let's see, let's think about this. Oh man, this episode's not even long yet. I'm sorry for not talking more. I'm sorry. Nope, not gonna work. Geometrically impossible. Also not gonna. I wonder. Oh, it's probably not doing anything now. I probably lost. No, that's not true. It's not even sound. I'm sorry. I mutter. I start saying things and then I like answer my own questions before you even get a chance to hear them. My thought process was, I wonder how my slime farm is doing, and then I was like, well, it's probably not doing anything since I'm not there. And then I like remembered that I didn't even set it up to run automatically, so it's definitely not doing anything, because even if I were there, it wouldn't be doing anything unless I were actually doing it. So that's all the information that was contained within that mumble that you just heard. And now we do that, right? And now I have this, which is not bad, but why don't we do, this goes there, why don't we do this. Now that's kind of cool. I don't like the back part, actually. It should just be the same as everywhere else. Uniformity is the key, my friends. This is so cool. This camera is really cool. It's a little bit disorienting though, right? I need some of a disc back. And I need some of the disc tapes. Yeah, and you know, I mean, this is honestly a little bit frustrating because I have this like picture in my mind of how I want this to be, but it's just not turning out that way. Maybe these could even be windows. We jumped out a window. We no, it's the wrong thing. But I don't know what the right thing is. Oh, but I have another thought about the right thing. Maybe the right thing is to not have any of these walls and just have big supporting pillars here. That could be cool. There's some potential there, I think. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Because we still got some good time in this episode that we can do things with. So we're just going to go ahead and use that all up. And I'm destroying this terraforming here, which is actually going to be an issue. So we're going to tear a bunch of this stuff down, because it's not doing it for me. It's really just not. I kind of did that thing that I do where I like have this really cool vision in my mind, and then I start doing it, and I just like go down rabbit trails. Eat. That was close. We gotta heal up. I start going down rabbit trails, and then before I know it, like what I was picturing and what I have are like completely irreconcilable, and that's what just happened. So you have watched me do what I always do. Congratulations. I've always done that since I was a kid. It's not your fault. It's not you, it's me. Yeah. Well, at least now we have plenty of half slabs, right? Which is good, because we're going to be able to use them in various places. In this building, really. So this is going to be a couple episode project. But I started on the least important part, which is always a big mistake. Never do that. And I wish I could go back and look at the original thing that I built, but unfortunately that was on a server, which no longer exists. Which isn't a problem. I mean, I was the one who was kind of doing a server, and I just kind of stopped doing it. I lost interest. Yeah. Speaking of servers, I've been giving some thought to if I can, because I have a server with some friends that I play on, and I know there have been some people who have mentioned things about me possibly doing some SMP stuff. And I'm open to that. If that's something that you guys want to see me do. I feel like it's fun. It is, and I like watching videos of it, but it's different. Um, it's more difficult. I am so dumb. For real. For real. Alright. Let's talk shapes. We need more stone brick, but we don't got none. It's okay, because actually at this point I realize you don't need this stone brick. It's gonna look like crap before it looks better. But you know what? That's okay. Where is the zombie at? Oh! 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 Oh my goodness. I think that took like several years off my life. I'm still way too jumpy to play this game. You would think that I would be like good, and then I would just be rejoicing that that wasn't a creeper, but nope. My blood pressure is through the roof. Not just from that, but it's not helping. Yeah, we don't really need any of this stuff anymore. So today, what you could tell your friends when they asked, what did you watch on Valliar's YouTube channel today? You can tell them that you watched me build something, and then immediately harumph and turn around and tear it down. But we will build things today yet. We're not through yet. But this is just how the process works, you know. Sometimes you gotta tear stuff down. Sometimes you gotta tear lots of stuff down. The trick is learning to identify what you need to tear down before you finish building it. Like that. Like I was like, well, that's no good. So I just tore it down. Which really isn't a big deal because I don't have a ton of time invested into it. But if I had finished the build and then been like, yeah, it's no good, it sucks, we gotta tear it down. Like that I would have been a lot less cheerful about doing that. You know what I mean? So those are for the day. You can stay. You go, you can stay. You go, you go. You go. Come on. Get out of here. Now you were probably asking yourself, what in the world is this that I see before me? Well, I will enlighten you after I pick up my bricks. This is just a footprint that we're working on. Because I just made the classic me mistake of building the easy stuff before the hard stuff. Building the stuff that doesn't matter before the stuff that actually does. Building the accents before the... You know what I'm getting at. Is it the right block to break down? Yes. So what we now have, and are about to actually build in well, good truth, is a footprint. Now this is the shape that our actual building is going to have. And what we will now do is we will build a platform. Remember how we did the chimney house? Which still isn't done and will be at some point in the future. Let me just go back to stone brick because it's actually not that bad. We'll see. We'll revisit it. It's a work in progress. Anyway, this is a footprint. That's what we're going to do is we're going to build the actual building up here. And then we are going to go back and we're going to build the supports. And I think that that's going to go much better than what we were just trying to do, which obviously did not go that well. You know what? I fancy the ability to make a snowman. Nope. Never mind the misplaced half slabs. Now, when you're doing floors like this, it usually doesn't matter, but in some cases it does, like if you're doing like some kind of survival thing where you have limited resources or something. Using half slabs is actually a lot more efficient, as long as it doesn't matter what's underneath, just because, I mean, obviously you're only using half a block for each space, so you're really doubling your blocks that you can use, which is kind of nice. Good technique to be aware of. Also be aware, because I was under the delusion for a while that monsters could not spawn, like here, because it's a half slab, but it's actually registered as a solid block. So monsters can in fact spawn and will in fact murder you on this. Alright, so we have this platform here now. It's pretty nice. Time to sleep. And I just had a thought about this, which we will discuss momentarily. What we're actually going to do is we're going to expand this back just one more like section. Oops, that's not far enough. Maybe. Shovel. Shovel's like too fast. It's just destruction flows from it. So, and the reason that we're backing this up one more is because I actually want like a front porch type area in this. I think that'll be good to have. Yeah. I don't think it should mess too much up. Dang it, man. There's a baby zombie gonna spawn in there, absolutely, I have no doubt. Do I care? Not at all. Okay, so now we have this square platform. And our building goes like so. Except that it doesn't get this or this. So here's a little building, and then the walls are going to be made just like so. I was like, wow. Let's actually do a front wall first. Like that. So this one is actually probably going to be the door. And this is our cobble shop, and what that means is that this is where our cobblestone generator is going to be. If you don't know, you can generate cobblestone in Minecraft with lava and water and make infinite cobblestone. You just have to break it. Or smooth stone, actually. But you just have to break whatever stone it is that you like to use. But there's a cobblestone generator design that I really like, which the original of this building was actually designed to house, and so this one will as well. But yeah, this is good. And then probably we'll actually have stairs like here going down, you know? That should work pretty well, actually. Oops. Yeah, so you can't really see anything now, but that's okay. You'll be able to see it, because there's going to be a second story on there. And I wish I had a better memory of how exactly I made this, but it's not bad. As you can see when we zoom, sorry about that, and when we zoom here, you can see everything really nice. I don't think I showed you guys the mine since I've worked on it. We're going to finish this up soon. I've just been like lacking horrifically on inspiration for that, so at some point we will. I finished this tunnel all the way down, so now it just goes straight down through. It's all stairs, which is really nice. There are plans in effect for some other things, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then just got some branch mines here. We got an emerald right here we haven't dug out yet. We're getting a lot of emeralds. We might have to set up some villager trading. I don't know how worth it that is, honestly. It's probably very worth it. You know, if you set up your zombie farm and have your clerics, which I've done before, in which we actually have a zombie farm. Yeah, it was in a video when I found this spawner. But the spawner actually I marked out where it comes up. Yeah, we're just gonna walk around a little bit and talk, and then we'll finish the episode. The zombie spawner is actually right over here. Our wheat is grown, so we should take care of that. Hello, sheepy. Oh, I should shear. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of work between episodes, which I like doing, because it gives me a little bit more to talk about during my episodes and stuff. This right underneath here is where the zombie spawner is. Like underneath this block is the spawning block. So we're gonna have some kind of building here which will bring them up, or really it'll have a way down to them because they won't spawn unless you're close enough. Get this place lit up just a little bit. That's so cool. We gotta do something cool with this. If you have any ideas, let me know. Like maybe like there's a little village, like not village, but a little area in here that's kind of like a sketchy part of town, and then hello Enderman. There's two Endermen there. I have no armor. This is stupid. What? Oh no! Please don't kill me. Why did I come over here? Oh no. you. But anyway, we gotta do something cool with this. Ooh, there's a cave right here. It's just a little bit of water. We'll do something creative, come up with something to do. Yeah. I'll put my shears away. Dang it. I'll harvest this later. I'm not even gonna do it right now. But if you had noticed, remember those green blocks I had? Because the city's colors are going to be green and white. Well, I've replaced those with banners, and I think it looks much better. This looks really good. I think those banners are such a nice touch. You know, it really is. So that's what we got there right now. Let's go ahead and fix this up. There's some little things you can do in your builds. Your tip of the day, if you will. There's little things you can do that will make your builds look much better. Like, for example, see how right there's that like smooth stone going down as part of the wall. Now, it doesn't matter as much there. It doesn't actually look as bad there. But in instances like where we had this, like if you've got a pillar coming down and you've got one of these numbers at the bottom, that looks so bad because it looks like your pillar is resting on dirt, which if you know anything about engineering and architecture is just a horrible idea that's going to lead you to all sorts of problems. So like, you make sure that your walls go down into the ground. Make sure that things are supposed to look solidly planted are actually solidly planted. It will make your builds look much better. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying about this? Good. Alright, well that's going to do it for today, guys. I am sorry that I wasn't more upbeat today, but I hope you had fun and had a relaxing time and enjoyable. Had some nice conversations. Got some nice framework laid. It's going to get a lot more interesting, I promise, in the next couple episodes. I know this doesn't look like much now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.